Hello, welcome back to Access Paranormal. We're still in Champness Hall, part 2 of a paranormal investigation we're doing here with Junior Paranormal Events with Aubrey, Finley, Gemma and Michael and Marie. Well, no, Marie's here because I'm me, myself, yeah. So we're going to carry on the investigation now as from last week, so I hope you enjoyed last week's. And I've just seen lights then.
What was that? It was your phone?
Well, it was a good start.
Well, just before you introduced it, I heard the steps and I thought it was Michael. Well, that was your phone? Yeah. Okay. Is there, Michael, should we go on the spooky corridor?
I was hoping he was still there then. When he silent man.
Yeah, let's go on the spooky.
So we're going to move to the... Last week, as you know, we were in the main auditorium. This week we're going to the spooky hall.
Just leave the seats down.
I'll tell you what, clean them seats. Me and you clean them seats all right there, Aubrey, with our bottoms, haven't we?
Down the stage there where Michael is.
Listen to that.
Yeah.
Chair. The creepy chair.
To the seat there, Jamie. Can you see the little wooden box? This one here. Here.
Oh, got it, yeah.
That's where the prayer books would have been put.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've left my phone near that cushion over there. Next to you, Michael, one of the cushions. That's why he's been quiet. He's been sitting there taking selfies on my phone.
Yeah. You know, loads of random selfies.
Yeah. Can you grab that, Michael? Yeah. I thought he was going to say, I'm going to leave it there and you'll have to come back with it later on your own.
That's quite impressive,
So we're moving to the spooky corridor.
We've just come off the stage, aren't
We are. God. And as you can hear, there's plenty of steps.
We've got a lot of trigger objects.
We have. What a fantastic night we're doing with you. Did you get it, Michael? Yeah.
Would you go take these?
It's alright, you could have kept hold of it. Because if I put it in my phone, it records, it makes funny noises.
I've got the torch and a ball.
What's that? I'm trying to work out a way down here. Oh, there, steps. I'll just go down these stairs. Thought it was on my own in the dark. Have we come downstairs to go back upstairs again?
Yeah.
Thought so.
Yeah, because we've got to go
Got me hands full.
3 levels to get to
Thanks, Aubrey. Oh, that's what I nearly tripped over.
the... Yeah.
I have got pockets if you want me to put something in my pocket.
Yeah, because we've got to go up. And then put another door.
What's what?
Oh, it's a cable tie. Oh, alright.
Oh, that's what I slipped on. There's loads.
So the haunted corridor, I think we've been there with you before.
Spooky corridor.
Spooky corridor, do you call it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Do you remember why it's spooky? No.
Because it's spooky.
Because there's only one way in and one way out.
Oh, right, okay.
I love the smile on your face then, Gemma, and like,
Yeah,
Have
so
we got the beat?
oh, is it the big long corridor with the...
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember it. Yeah.
Alright.
Which way?
Where we had to walk down there on our own and then come back again.
yeah.
Got it.
Because if we go all the way down, and if we hear something on the way we exit, we've got to go through there.
Right.
to get out. So it's not like, hey, if you hear something up there, you've got to go out. It's more like...
I'll try and walk down it on my own, eh? Are you okay? Is everybody okay?
Yeah, we've just collected it.
Finley one point tried.
Okie dokes.
Finley and Harrison did it with a TIK TOK live where they went down the spooky corridor on their own and they thought that we have this mannequin called... What?
You alright?
What's wrong?
I swear to God, I just seen somebody walking next to you.
No, nobody here. Point there is. Hello. How are you?
Tell you what, it's colder here than where we were.
Where I just saw somebody else walking next to you, so it was Finley. And then when everybody was
So whoever it is could be following us.
Are you coming with us? You're welcome.
Whoever's in the main hall, thank you. This place is, I tell you what, I'd hate to play hide and seek in
You
here.
still look shaky. No,
Just on your toes.
Yeah.
And I think they've got a sense of humour. I think they like to just scare us. Yeah. Do you remember when I was saying about the clapping that followed us out? This is where it followed us to.
And this is where you got the clapping.
The clapping started in there, it followed us. And as we were locking this door, it was right next to us.
I wonder why I'd done it to here then.
That was the switch.
The switch is there.
Maybe it was trying to get your attention.
Trying to get us out of the building.
Yeah? Might have been the same person.
No, that's not. Even though that was going up on the stage, it's not actually.
You know how to turn it on properly.
Yeah, but I've only left it from the stage. And it was coming on earlier.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, right. Ah, got you.
The battery's died on
I'm not
the.
surprised how much it was going before. Oh, I've only got one now.
So we're going up some more stairs.
There's probably 1,000 steps.
At least if Michael does a load of walking, he's got my phone, so the steps on now I can cheat. What happened to the lift?
There's some lovely tile work in
The
that.
lift is through another door, but it's not in the atrium.
What I like, Marie, and I've not noticed the tiles.
That's what I was just saying, the tiles are fascinating.
Incredible.
Yeah.
How old's this building, Michael?
Marie, you know you've got a bit of dust on the back of your.
It is celebrating its centenary next year.
Wow.
Yeah.
She is going
It's on your
to
left
centenary year in September.
She. The building's a she.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Well, that's what Gemma calls her. I think she's full of character and very sassy.
Right.
Why?
Is that the same as the other place where you've got the glass windows?
Yeah, so this is a separate one. So there's two
Yeah.
of these in the building. There's one on the other side of this wall, which goes up to where people would have lived in offices or whatever, and then there's this one which takes you either into the hall on the upper level, or you go up to what would be the dorms, we believe. Or other classrooms.
Right.
Teaching.
And these are the originals as well.
These original, yeah.
It's amazing how they've got the mesh.
So the mesh wouldn't have been there.
So it would have been just clear.
It would have been clear. These have been installed.
Safety,
Safety.
which I get. What's that noise?
The alarm going off.
Is that what it is? Do you want me to wait here?
Yeah.
How far is it?
Well, literally about 20 seconds. About 8 steps in on the
Right, well while you're doing that, I'll do a call out here because I'm on my own. So the girls have gone up to the spooky corridor. Michael's gone to turn the alarm off and I'm here, so if there's anybody here now who wants to come to me because I'm on my own and say hello, you're more than welcome to. I don't mean you any harm. I'm here with a lot of respect. Could you talk to me, please? Michael's just gone to turn the alarm off.
Oh, okay. Alright. We're just turning the alarm off or something.
Yeah, we have to go.
And here's Michael now. So which way are we going? Up these stairs?
Yeah.
we're going up to the top floor, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, we're at the top floor now.
On this section.
I just found Marie.
Just having a bit of hint or these
Sorry?
in town, 'cause I think you've got something in a box or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
What an amazing building, Marie.
I know.
What was that?
You take the door.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah, I see that seems the scary
Yeah.
thing. Look here, Jamie, you remember why it's a stupid corridor?
I was suggesting that I go down there and walk down there on my own and walk back again, but
Without a talk.
have you seen the length of it? Should I go down then?
Just a set up.
I'll come down.
No, I'll go on my own, okay.
I'm behind you.
So I'm going down this haunted, spooky corridor right to the bottom.
Stay here and watch the dread of their faces terrifying.
Please use the other door because that one's upside down.
That's our resident builder.
It's longer than you think, this room, this hall.
No, I can do this side.
Oh, I'm glad you're over. So there's a room here open.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got some damage to the roof, which is being used as storage.
What an amazing window.
Yeah.
Beautiful motif or whatever you call them in the window. Who's got big feet?
Aubrey.
I'm wearing shoes that make me sound like.
Oh wow.
Sounds like Clifton.
Yeah, swallow this is storage at the moment.
Look at this, Marie.
Yeah. Let's go there.
Yeah.
We're working on something.
Very cold in this room. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Please do not take yourself off the established machine. Only staff are allowed to handle the equipment. There's no machine in here. Oh. So I'm going to go right to the end because I said I would. Because there's all of us that are here now, so I'm happy.
Go back another 10 foot.
I know I've got to go back, but you're all with me, so I'm all right. Okay, who's been stealing trolleys?
Oh, that's our, we call her Geraldine.
The trolley,
Yeah. Geraldine.
because she's off a trolley.
Yeah. I think we've set everything. I think everything's more or less set up now, Jamie.
Okay, so we're going to start down here, are we? What was that then?
That was Aubrey.
Was it?
Me trying to put the doll down. I make a weird noise.
Hello, evening spirits. My name is Michael. And with complete respect, just hoping maybe you can say hi to us. Communicate with us through either equipment or sound. Anything like that? Thank you.
Good evening, spirits. This is Gemma. Been seeing you in the building quite a lot. You are here with us this evening. Please could you let us know however you are able to. There is a box at the end of the corridor that if you go near to it, you can make it beep. And that's one way of you letting us know that you're here. Thank you.
So what kind of things happened in this corridor?
Equipment more than anything. So, well, actually, no, that's not strictly true. We have equipment going off. We have caught a photograph of a shadow, like a shadow figure, in that doorway. But he was really, really tall because his head was practically at the top of the door frame. And it was like he was leaning.
Yeah.
We had a lovely guest who came on an event and brought one of the all singing or dancing music boxes with him. And we put it down here, roughly where I'm stood now, and it was going off consistently. Every time we asked, it would go off. So we actually played a trick, and we were like, right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to move the music box and put...
While Gemma's talking, there's a... What kind of torch is it again? Sorry.
Mag light.
A mag light, and it's just come on between us.
Are you the person who was enjoying the music box that time? And I played a little trick on you? Is that you? I'm going to carry on talking, and if that was you, you can turn the torch off to let me know. Okay? So we swapped the music box. We took the music box away and put the teddy there. And it was like it came...
What's that, the cat ball?
No, that's the teddy.
That's the teddy bear's now going off, so...
Going off now.
And the teddy bear's what, 10, 15 foot away from Michael, so there's no way he can affect it.
Michael, is this the same mag light that I couldn't even get on before?
No, it's a different one.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so we swapped it. It's like it came and poked the teddy bear and then was like, no, that's not what I'm here for. And it left the teddy bear. And then we swapped it again and then put the music box back. It's going off again.
It's gone off again, yeah.
And then the music box carried on.
Wasn't that the music box that needed the torch to activate it? Or was that a different
And
one?
the different one.
I think that was Tweety Pie.
That was for Tweety Pie.
So that what's going off up there, is that a teddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay, because it's dark, I can't really see it properly.
Yeah, so it's a touch activated teddy bear that lights up in 4 places on each of its 2 arms, 2 legs. So if it's all touched, the whole teddy bear will go off.
Sorry, Michael, can I just ask, is there a door to see that door where the teddy is there a door to the left?
Yes.
Is there?
Yeah.
Right, okay, I have just seen something very, very black, like pop its head out and go back in again, or something go out and then come back in.
That's quite a common thing, actually.
Is it right down at the end?
No, just here, see where this door is, right next to us here?
Yeah.
The only thing about that would be strange is I'm going to stand behind the door
Yeah.
and show you where.
Oh.
Right, if you...
That's as far back as I can go.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, well, see where you are now. See, if you were lower, like at the height of a child,
Oh.
that's what I've just seen, as if something, like, put the head out and went back in again straight away.
Young man, are you with us?
And mag light's going on and off there.
Young
Yeah.
man, my young man friend, is that you playing games? If it is, can you turn the torch off? We have a cheeky little boy on here that likes to play games.
Okay, but I've never seen anything so dark. It was like jet black.
That's, you know, when we see Shadow Man, John and I was describing it to you, that's it. How it's like the blackest black you could ever imagine.
Yeah, and it was about, what did you say that is, 3 foot? 3 foot off the ground, that was approximately.
Well, do you know what's really interesting? This area was used as schoolrooms.
Was it?
Yeah. So the Sisterhood of Mercy, they were not Catholic nuns. People often make that mistake. It was a group of women who did outreach work in the community, and they taught children in these rooms. These were classrooms.
I never knew that. This is only our second visit, but I mean, I've never seen anything like that before in that clear, pop out and then pop back in again straight away.
See, there is a cheeky young man along here, and I have to use the teacher voice with him sometimes. Are you here with us?
Pretends to be other.
Yeah, it likes to pretend to be other things.
Oh.
No, that one was like a clear little head.
Have you got a name? Have you got a name you can give us? What do they call you?
Can you come up here and turn the light off? What's near us, if that was you?
Shall I put it near you? If you want me to move it closer to you, can you light the teddy bear up? And I'll bring the torch near you.
I'm trying to think logically what I've seen, but I can't because it was so dark.
So the other thing is, there's nothing like the other side of this wall.
Yeah.
There is nothing. I mean, you're in the hall
Yeah.
at the top level, in the thin air. So it's
So-
not like there was ever anything here.
But no.
There
So
was-
why would he have been on the... Do you think he would have been like standing against the door and he's just...
So, going back to the history of the building, this would have been a space where it would have been predominantly women with the children.
Mm-hmm.
If a man came down on here, it was usually one of the preachers, the senior preachers, and it meant a child was in trouble.
Right.
Okay.
So it was like the women were the nurturing ones, the males were seen as the disciplinarians within the church.
Got you.
So it might have been, you know.
Because there's males here.
Yeah.
So we have done it before on an event where we took all the males out of here and left the females.
Oh, no.
And you did get more stuff happening.
We did, it was like, almost like children running, it like a child running up and down the corridor, because we'd have Kit go duh, 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 and then it'd go duh, 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 back again.
I'm trying to remember when we last time we were here, and on this corridor there's the light going off on the teddy,
I'm going to move the torch.
and I'm sure, if I'm right, we were at the top end,
Can you do it?
and we seen something, and then things were going off up there as well.
Yeah, so Steve, or Ducky as we lovingly call him, he still professes that he's a skeptic. He isn't. When you get talking to him, he is not. He's been down here before and he's seen a figure appear at the top of, right at the top of the corridor, you know where we came in, to the point where he's gone, oh my gosh, there's someone in the building, and he's ran after them. There's nobody there.
That's...
Okay, I've put the torch, Michael's put the torch in the doorway for you. You can use that to communicate with us if you like.
When you talk about other experiences in here, that door.
Oh, that door where Finley is. We've been in here, just the four of us. What's
Light's
going
gone
on
off.
there?
Light's gone off.
Hello?
Was that the torch, what you put in?
Yeah. Yeah.
All the way on, please. Make it go really bright. Well
Wow.
done.
It's getting brighter.
Well done.
Can you turn it off? Can you make the light go off? It might listen to you, Gemma, because they know you.
Are you my little friend? If you are, can you turn the torch off? All the way. All the way off, please. Come on, you can do it. Turn it all the way off. If you're that little boy I've spoken to you before.
It's just flickering away, isn't it?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can turn it off and back on straight away if you want.
Is the teddy still up there with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the way off, please. Just to confirm it's you. Make it go off. Please. Oh, when you're nearly there, keep going. Oh, that's fine, now you're showing off.
Yeah, it's just going brighter than...
It's strange that it's where I saw the black.
Yeah. You get quite a lot in that doorway.
Alright.
No, I wouldn't have known that.
No, you wouldn't, and I've never told you about the
No,
children in
No.
this space.
I've never heard that before. That's my belly rumbling.
Oh, I was just going to say, can anyone hear that?
Somebody's growling.
Yeah.
Come on, all the way off, please. Oh, hold on. Are you Sister Catherine? Sister Catherine, if that's you, can you turn the torch off, please?
It's flickering. It looks like a candle light against the wall,
does.
doesn't it? A candle shadow. Whoever is here with us, we need you to either turn the torch completely off or make it go much brighter, please. Otherwise we're going to think it's broken. Can you do that? Either turn it off or make it really bright.
Nice.
No, it's just flickering.
Is there two spirits there?
Are you fighting over the torch?
Would one of you touch the teddy bear?
Have we got a cap on?
We've got one down here.
Oh, you're trying the cap all up there as well now.
Yeah.
So now we've got teddy bear's just gone off. Yeah. So now you've got the teddy bear and the torch going off.
How many inches? A few inches from each other?
About 3 or 4 inches, yeah.
Mm.
Now it'd be interesting if the cap ball goes off at the same time. Can you push the ball on the floor and make that flicker?
Can you make the flashing light thing go off? Make it flash, all you have to do is touch it.
You see over here?
Kind of, yeah. I'm just trying to see over you, look over your shoulder.
There's somebody there, maybe you can copy this.
I mean, that torch is still on.
It's still flickering away, isn't it? Right, whoever's touching that torch, I either need you to turn it all the way on
Step away from it.
or all the way off. Okay?
Stomach.
Because I think it's broken.
Sound effects.
That sounds like it could be a start of a horror movie.
But I thought the torch had rolled then. Is it just the way the light was going? It looked like it rolled.
Yeah. If there's someone there now, could you make one of the other lights go off? There's a little ball on the floor if you can roll it. Or the teddy bear, if you touch the teddy bear, can you make that go off?
We're going to come and take that torch away, I think. It either needs to be all the way on or all the way off. Do you want us to take it off here?
It's going pretty bright as well. You're right though, it does look like a candle, doesn't it?
And yeah, on the wall, the reflection of it.
Yeah.
We have one of the sisters here. Can you turn the torch off, please?
Oh, just gone fully bright, the opposite way.
Yeah.
That's doing quite
Would it be-
opposite than what you want it to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Could it be a child?
Would it react to you, Aubrey, if you called out because you're young?
If there's someone part of the sisterhood, could you try and turn off the torch? Sister Catherine, are you here?
So is there any other adults that's around us? Can you switch off the torch?
No, that one wasn't me, that was Aubrey, was it?
No.
That as well?
No.
Belly rumble.
I thought it was yours.
No,
Oh,
it was
right.
my stomach.
I heard a
It
growl.
definitely wasn't mine either.
I was waiting for someone to say. That wasn't my
Yeah.
stomach.
No.
It wasn't mine, I can tell you that now. I know when mine's going.
Yeah, I think
that's
I
what I
could tell
heard.
which one would be his.
I'm
Wait,
coming
if
to...
that was you who growled, could you turn that torch off? Please? That's me.
That's it. No, it wasn't that. I
No, it
was
wasn't
like,
that.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
someone's stomach's
I was waiting for someone to own up to the stomach then.
We've got a child here.
What was
Was
that?
that you?
Was that the tummy? Anybody's took?
No, that was further up,
my
wasn't
God.
it? That was further up.
It's further away.
That was
That's
me.
your stomach, but that.
That was, yeah.
The noise before that, though, was up there.
Why are we all going and squished together?
I know, okay.
We're all trying to have a view. What's happening?
We're all like,
That light's going back and on and off. Right, so you can hear the...
But you see Michael then, you could see when Michael woke up there, it was dark, you could see it was like a shadow.
I know exactly what
It
you
was
mean.
jet black, it was
Yeah.
like,
That's what Shadow Man John's like in our office. The darkest black you've ever seen.
yeah. Why'd you call him Shadow Man John?
Well, we've been given, when we've done like question and answer, well, for Alison, one of the trustees, she had a medium come in for some treatment with her because she does Reiki and stuff in the building. And the lady said, I need to tell you the name John. There is a John in the building and he walks up and down this part.
Right.
So when we've done we've had pieces of kit out in our office, we started asking, is there a John here? And it started reacting.
Mm-hmm.
But then around that time, we then started to see this black shadow man.
Yeah.
So Shadow Man
Shadow
John.
Right, fair enough, yeah.
But when Finley and I saw him, we were in the middle of moving offices, and it was like he was pacing up and down, wondering what was going on.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we thought it was Michael, and this black, jet black shadow, like you said, walked across the doorway, and it was a full person, and it looked like he had a hat on, and then he walked back, and it was like he was pacing, and we thought it was Michael, didn't we, Finley?
Yeah.
We both looked at each other and went, did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
And you saw it clearly as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant. It's good when you two people see it, or more than two, isn't it?
Aubrey's seen him.
I'm the only
Oh,
one
God.
that's seen him.
You're the only one who hasn't.
I've seen him peering through the window of the office door,
Which
Well-
you thought was me again.
which I thought was him, but before that happened, I heard this, like a tapping on the door, which drew my attention. I turned around and then there's this shadow figure in the doorway.
It was people looking at you for a while, weren't
Yeah,
they?
just like looking, because I was like, oh my
You took
god.
pictures, didn't you?
Yeah.
Didn't you go and open the door?
No. No.
That was a straight no.
I was contemplating climbing out the window because I was
Oh,
really
I rang them up, I was in town.
like, Michael, you got to come back up to the office. He's like, why? Because there's a shadow person stood outside the door, and he was like, oh god.
I'm just having a coffee, having a nice cup of tea with me breakfast and that. I'm not coming back.
Are you still there? Are you wondering why we're on the school corridor at 11 on a Friday?
We've got detention.
Imagine that, essentially.
Yeah. Stand against the wall till midnight.
Are you one of the preachers walking around doing a security check of the building? It's really weird that that motion sensor box hasn't gone off tonight. We've been down here before,
Yeah.
and the motion sensor box on the end of the corridor where Michael is, it's going off. Like a
But
lot,
it's
like
not.
someone's walking around, and it's not tonight.
So is anybody around here? Do you want to just walk past us? Come up and down the corridor, check the other rooms for us? Can you do a check of the area?
Maybe you could copy this.
That sounded really creepy, Michael, like nails.
That was Finley's.
Sure. Come on, go for it. Is Lucy here with us?
That's the other option.
Lucy, do you want to go put her in the doorway?
No,
Oh, the torch has come on very
I'm
bright.
not saying that. I'm saying who
So is it Lucy with us?
Lucy?
Because how old's Lucy?
Don't know. She doesn't want us to know her
Lucy?
age.
Lucy, is it you? I'm holding your dolly right now. Lucy, have you followed us? If you have, Lucy, can you turn the torch off? You ask, because she's responded to you.
Lucy, if you're here, can you turn off the torch?
So you're something,
Is that
Michael?
his belly?
That's nice.
I've got some great sound effects on this show.
Oh, are you a child spirit who wants to have a look at our doll? Would you like me to put the doll in the doorway so you can have a look at her?
Flash the torch on and off for us. The light, flash the light on and off.
Have you ever had any of your dolls move?
Hannah has.
Has she?
Yeah. Hannah has. We've caught her on camera.
Oh, light's gone
That
off.
light's gone off the torch. Thank you.
Say it.
Hannah.
So do you want the doll in the thing then? Was-
He's going to weird you out. But go on.
Hannah. Han, have you followed me from home again?
She can't get enough of events, can
Does,
she?
so does Hannah leave the doll and come with you and then
We think that started to happen, but we think it's me that she's attached
attached
to.
to you, yeah?
Hannah, it's me, Finley. Have you followed
What?
us here?
There's something a light just gone off below the green one there.
What was I saying?
So about a foot below the green one, the green.
At the very end.
Yeah, the very, very end.
Hannah, is that you?
It might not be, but anyway, Hannah's moved. We've caught her on camera. She was sat on a table, and we were at Healer tea rooms, and you can see her shift.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
She'd moved before.
She'd moved before she'd actually moved on my desk. Her head had moved slightly.
Yeah.
And you'd go in the office and like you'd find her hair all stuck up.
Oh.
Like there was one point where like you had these black roses and like your desk with Hannah
She was
next to her,
tangled in there.
and her
wasn't she?
hair was like all up in the black roses.
Well, so when I mean, have you had her all fully repaired now?
So I decided to do it. So we did the kintsugi, which is the Japanese gold method, and with the idea that it makes them more precious because they've got that story to tell. So I decided to do it because the other option would have been to send her away somewhere, and we didn't want that. I didn't want that. I didn't fancy sending her in via Royal Mail
Yeah.
and have her thrown over somewhere.
Yeah.
So she's repaired, but she's at home now.
How does she look? Does she look good now? Or?
She looks different, but she looks special, I think.
Okay.
There were bits of her that just sort of disintegrated, so she's not got like a full
nose.
nose
Yeah.
that she used to have. But she seems quite happy at home. But what was really weird is the day after it happened and she had her accident, the incident happened here, I messaged Winter, who's the lady who owns the shop where Hannah came from.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, something really terrible has happened to Hannah. Do you know where I can repair her? And she came back to me and she was coming out with all this stuff. Hannah's told me what happened, this happened, that happened. And
She was telling her.
yeah, she said she was getting messages from Hannah about what had happened, and she was relaying it to me, it was really weird how it happened. But basically, she said that Hannah wasn't happy, and that was her way of making it known that she wasn't happy. But what had happened running up to that is Hannah had been being handled by lots of different people.
Right.
And she'd been out on events, so she'd been up to Jedburgh Jail, and then, you know, not particularly nice environments for a little doll. And I think that was her way of saying she didn't want to do it anymore.
Lights going off the teddy.
Is that the bear?
So, do you take her on events again now, or would you rather not?
She's retired.
Yeah,
so she
fair
actually
enough.
lives at home now.
Oh, yeah.
But she still talks to me through the equipment, and sort of Finley's actually seen her walking around the house once.
You seen her walking?
Like, I'll
No,
tell
like
you. I'll tell
a
you.
person looking like her.
So I was in the kitchen just making my lunch. I'll turn 90 degrees to look out the window onto the driveway. And out the corner of my eye, it's like she peeks round, ran across towards the toilet.
No.
And I thought it was Gemma at first. So I had to go back into
the
the
dark
living
hair.
Yeah. So I had to go back into the living room and say, look, did you just run to the toilet? And she was like, no.
Yeah. So
That's very strange.
yeah. So she did initially come back up to Champness Hall, and she was in my office. But then she said that she didn't want to be there anymore. She didn't want to be in the building.
Because she'd been here
What
to you.
happened, yeah. So she now lives at home with us, but she's still quite bossy in terms of where she wants to be.
She's decided that
We keep moving her.
She's decided where she wants to be.
So she's right in the hallway now.
Where she can see it.
Where she can see everything.
Yeah, so everyone coming in and out is like, hi Hannah, or people are like, oh, what's that? And you're like, oh, that's our doll, Hannah.
We think it's more the other way, not so she can see everyone. So everyone can see
Everyone
her.
can see her.
Everyone can see
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, true.
So she's like an attraction in a way.
Yeah.
She likes people seeing her.
Yeah. But we had I had a weird experience at Derby Jail last week, where I was asking and I was talking and I'd mentioned Hannah, and a torch came on and then a motion sensor box was going on, and I was like, Hannah, have you left home and followed me? And it was responding to my questions. So now I'm wondering whether she's started to learn to leave the doll and
Follow you
where I am.
wherever she wants to go, she'll go. If she's in the mood.
Yeah. But it would surprise me if she was back here, because she doesn't like it here.
Yeah, no, it was just talking one. It's not happened yet.
No.
Yeah, we think what the incident that happened shook her up, and she doesn't like
Well, she got hurt, didn't she? You know, if you think about it, she was hurt.
Yeah, we went all the way up to where it happened, so.
Yeah, she wouldn't like that.
Well, it's like a child, and if a child falls somewhere and gets really hurt, they wouldn't want to go back to that place.
No.
No.
Do you know how old Anna is, or do you know anything about her?
12 or 13.
No, she's 14. Oh no, she's 14.
12, 13.
It says on the thing in the office she's 14.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she likes Finley.
Yeah.
She doesn't like talking to me.
To be fair, she's not been talking to anybody but me recently.
Yeah.
That makes you feel any better.
But like when I've been out, well, not I. When you three have been out doing some errands, I can be sat in the living room watching something, and I can be sat talking to the dog, being like, "You want a treat or whatever," and she'll sound like she's reacting.
It's because you're on your own, and she's on her own, so you communicate, don't you?
And then our dog's not a coaster.
She's not a ghost.
Like Toby.
She lies on the...
Not like my cat was. No, the cat was in our house.
Speaking of dog, we might have to think
Yeah, we've got our dog as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to end the investigation there tonight, and I've got to say a huge thank you to Gemma, Michael, Aubrey and Finley for letting us come along tonight. We really enjoyed it again. It's fantastic to be back in Champness Hall.
It is, it's good
We haven't been here. We haven't been here
Thank
since you had your first anniversary.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So it's been
anytime.
fantastic to have that. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with that.
Good.
So from here, what we're going to do now is we're going to go straight to a ghost story for you. And this is
That
the
must have been reflected up there, sorry.
the Common Mystics with their next story for us. So from Champness Hall, we'll say a huge good night and a huge thank you to Junior Paranormal Events.
We're getting tired now.
And we'll go straight across to the Common Mystics.
Good evening and welcome to the Boo Review. I'm Jill Stanley. Tonight's story comes to us from the Pennsylvania Gazette of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, dated Thursday, February 24th, 1729. It's a chilling story out of the Bauer Farm in Enfield, Pennsylvania. This story has mysterious apparitions to unexplained phenomenon. Please join us as we explore the legend of the Milkwoman's Daughter. For more on this, let's welcome Jennifer James at the Bulletin Desk. Jennifer?
Thanks, Jill. In the quaint, picturesque town of Enfield, Pennsylvania, nestled amid rolling hills and vibrant meadows, residents often marveled at a peculiar anomaly. The milkwoman, Adelaide Bauer, possessed such a bitter disposition that it was a wonder her milk remained sweet and fresh. Adelaide was a woman of harsh temperament, living out her days on the sprawling Bauer dairy farm with her subdued husband Henry and their 13-year-old daughter Marlena. Dominating her household with a steely resolve that seemed to permeate the very air, Adelaide's cruelty and venomous words were legendary among the townsfolk. Henry, a gentle soul with a heart as wide as the farm's farthest fields, maintained a safe distance from his acerbic wife, preferring the relative solace of the barn, the company of the cows, and his beloved daughter, Marlena. Marlena was remarkably unique. Born physically smaller on one side and with a pronounced limp that didn't slow her spirited explorations, she never acquired speech. Instead, Marlena communicated with the world through a language of her own, expressive grunts, squeals, and radiant smiles, and emphatic stomps. Despite her challenges, Marlena's spirit was unbreakable, her eyes shining with a gentle, hopeful light, unmatched even by the radiant morning sun. Marlena's resilience and perpetually sunny disposition seemed only to fuel her mother's anger and resentment. Adelaide resented her daughter's inability to assist with the more demanding chores on the farm, or to be left unsupervised, which she viewed as additional burdens on her already heavy load. While Henry managed the farm work, Marlena diligently shadowed her mother from dawn until dusk, assisting her as best she could with the daily tasks of milking cows, gathering firewood, and running errands to the market. Townsfolk often noted the stark contrast between Adelaide's spiteful, cold demeanor and the gentle, loving nature of Marlena, who was frequently seen clutching a bouquet of wildflowers, offering sweet smiles to all she encountered. On their way to market, one fateful morning, tragedy struck. Adelaide arrived in town, her usual composure shattered, disheveled and breathless, her milk wagon barren except for a few spilled bottles that lay forlornly on its wooden floor. With a tremor in her voice, she alerted the townsfolk to an accident. leading a growing, anxious crowd up the winding, tree-lined road to the site where their horse had spooked at a snake, causing a terrified Marlena to fall into a deep, unseen ravine. Marlena lay motionless below, her body tragically broken by the fall, her vibrant spirit extinguished too soon. The crowd lifted the girl gingerly and laid her softly in the wagon. Henry, upon seeing Marlena's motionless figure, urgently summoned the local doctor, only to find that he was attending to a patient in a distant village. Unable to wait, he desperately sought an alternative and managed to enlist the services of a well-respected surgeon from a nearby town. Upon arrival, the surgeon conducted a thorough examination of the girl, utilizing all his expertise and knowledge. He prodded her, and he poked her, and stuck her in the arm with a pin. After several tense moments, he ultimately pronounced the girl dead, leaving the community to grapple with their sorrow. The old farmhouse quickly became the focal point of a community vigil that extended from the early hours of the day into the deep, quiet hours of the night. This solemn gathering became a magnet for individuals both from the local vicinity and those traveling from distant places, all coming together to honor the memory of a young girl whose vibrant presence had once infused their small town with immense joy and vitality. The vigil, bathed in the soft, ethereal glow of numerous candles flickering in the unsettling quiet of the night, evoked waking nightmares. Each shadow seemed to dance with a life of its own, instilling a deep sense of dread and ominous foreboding that gripped the hearts of all present, casting a sinister pall over the gathering. Then, a tumultuous scene unfolded as Adelaide and Henry found themselves embroiled in a heated debate. Henry, with a tone of desperation, insisted that he had carefully held a looking-glass to Marlena's lips and observed a faint mist, a subtle breath from Marlena. Adelaide countered fiercely, her voice steady with conviction. She argued that Henry was mistaken. There was no mist on the glass. Marlena had indeed passed away. Despite Henry's pleas, Adelaide remained firm, stating unequivocally that Marlena's time had come and that her burial would proceed as scheduled in the morning, leaving no room for further discussion. The townspeople of Enfield mourned deeply at Marlena's funeral, with Henry openly grieving the loss of his vibrant daughter, his tears mingling with the rain that fell softly on the mourners. Adelaide, however, remained emotionless, her facade impenetrable, even as whispers of doubt and supernatural occurrences circulated among the mourners. As night fell, the last of the townspeople dispersed, carrying with them heavy hearts and whispered suspicions, while Henry and Adelaide returned to their home. Adelaide prepared for bed at once, listing out loud the chores which awaited them in the morning, but Henry sat in the darkness, without even a lit candle for company. Then, overwhelmed by grief, Henry found himself pausing as a faint, familiar squeal reached his ears, a sound he recognized as belonging to Marlena. Driven by a mixture of hope and desperation, he followed the sound through the dimly lit hallways of the old farmhouse. As he turned a corner, his heart skipped a beat when he saw a spectral figure standing at the end of the hallway. It was a haunting image of his daughter, her expression etched with fear and confusion, as if she was both lost and searching for solace. Shaken by his horrifying suspicion, he rushed to the barn, grabbed a shovel, and raced to his daughter's grave. Amidst the thick, clinging mud, he fought with every ounce of his strength, frantically working to unearth Marlena's coffin. Illuminated solely by the eerie glow of the full moon overhead, his efforts became a race against time as he dug deeper into the earth's embrace. And then, with trembling hands and tear-filled eyes, he pried open the lid and beheld a sight that would haunt him for the rest of his days. There, in the moonlight, lay his daughter, with her knees drawn up to her chest. Her once delicate hands were now scraped and shredded, the nails torn and bloody from her futile attempts to claw her way out of the suffocating darkness. The wildflower bouquet bitten to pieces. Henry's anguished cry pierced the still night, alerting the neighbors, who rushed to discover the grim truth. Soon afterward, Henry, broken by grief and the unbearable weight of loss, departed Enfield forever, tormented by his inability to rescue his beloved daughter. Adelaide, now shunned and alone, sold the farm and retreated into a life of solitude, her once sharp tongue silenced by the overwhelming shadow of her actions. For decades, the successive owners of the old Bower farm have consistently reported eerie occurrences that have left them feeling both intrigued and unsettled. Many have talked about hearing strange, unidentifiable squeals echoing in the dead of the night, or catching the brief flash of gleaming eyes watching them from the shadows. More unsettling are the tales that on the night of a full moon, the ghostly figure of a young girl can be seen wandering the farm's dilapidated fields. This spectral presence has become a chilling legend among the locals. Along the serpentine path that skirts the perilous ravine, many wagons and swift carriages have been miraculously spared from catastrophe by the sudden, mysterious emergence of an adolescent girl, distinguished by her unmistakable limp, who appears just in time to guide them away from danger. Thus, in the small town of Enfield, Pennsylvania, the tragic tale of the milkwoman's daughter lingers, whispered on wind-swept nights and remembered in the mournful sighs of the rolling hills, especially when two gleaming eyes are said to be visible in the darkness, a poignant reminder of the spirit of a girl whose life was cruelly ended too soon, but whose presence is forever etched in the heart of the community. Back to you, Jill.
Thank you, Jennifer, for that sorrowful tale of the milkwoman's daughter, and thank you for joining us. For everyone at the Boo Review, we wish you a good evening. I'm Jill Stanley. Till next time. The Boo Review is a Common Mystics Media production in association with Access Paranormal. Story by Dennis Brose. Editing by Yokai Audio, Kalamazoo, Michigan.